Curtis Riggs gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Pitts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jesse Pitts.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You get it going back in the right direction today.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Marvin Veras, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Veras has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the
ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Garcia on at first, nobody out. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Grounder down the line at third.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
To second for 1, on to first, a double play. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next up for the Astros, Leo Sneed, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pitts racing back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting fifth,
Stepping in now,
catcher,
Manny Morales.
Morales.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Cliff Vincent, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
And a
strikes.
breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Sanchez giving chase. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. Now let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball, Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. This one skied out toward right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Rafael.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Rafael Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Striding in for Houston, Alexis Sanchez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Pitts has it, and that's the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Digging in, Will Barksdale. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Now batting, Anthony Nomura. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Dribble bobbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Barksdale, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another full count pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pitts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Felipe Garcia, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So coming to the plate, number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Barksdale ranging back. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Garcia gloves it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, first baseman, number 1.
Stepping up now, Sava Tavitsi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone. 1 out and a runner on third. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. In now, Jesse Pitts as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runners off for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone. But clearly that didn't matter.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now. Boof Bobo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 2-1 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Popped up. Riggs is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, Georgia.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Stepping in,
Avisail Garcia.
as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Avisail Garcia.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Leo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Leo Sneed, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Stepping in now, Manny Morales, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Ground ball left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted down the line in left. Barksdale is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, John Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Number 5, Sammy Pitts.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop up. Garcia is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now, Cliff Vincent. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Cliff Vincent.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Pitts calls for it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Alexis Sanchez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Will Barksdale. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So striding in, Anthony Nomura, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Barksdale leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Yanked on the ground down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Settling in now, Sava Tavitsi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
And that was a pretty good pitch too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Stephen Drew comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Drew.
Into the box, Boof Bobo,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Pitts at second. Bobo on at first with nobody out.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Bounce it to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right
there. In now, Jeff Pitts. A ball and no strikes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the stretch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Sanchez on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
In now, Rafael Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Belt scoops it up. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Felipe Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1. Way out in front.
3-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's ball 1. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ready with the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Leo Sneed. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Manny Morales would be next. Three-two pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pitts is over, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts.
Third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Chopped weakly to the left. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Stepping in now, Sava Tavitsi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now a throw over. Runners back. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's into scoring position now at second following the stolen base. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Center fielder number 7.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. High pop-up. Belt has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 13. Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Connor Pitts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Boof Bobo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 34 home runs now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's ball 4.
First base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Belt on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH. Rafael Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run, 1 Astro error, and 1 man left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 11 and the Astros 2. Willie Avila enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Riding in once again, Manny Morales.
Catcher, Manny Morales.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And that one just missed outside.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Cliff Vincent. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Into the box, Alexis Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Avila, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Will Barksdale.
As he lifts it in the air to right field.
Pitts is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front 11-3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding into the box, John Pitts.
Right fielder, John Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 5, Sammy Pitts.
Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Cue shot here out towards short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Saba Tavitsi is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Pitts, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And before the 3-2, a move to first, and he's back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play. And he
Nope,
takes
that's
ball
down, ball
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Snead is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two down, runners at first and second. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3-2.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding forward now, Boof Bobo. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with the 2 RBI double.
Frederick Taylor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Second and third, 2 away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. And that misses 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Rays are out in front, 13-3. Now to the plate, Anthony Nomura.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Anthony Nomura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, hits. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Felipe.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Felipe Garcia. A couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Pitts will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Leo Sneed, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Garcia on second. Belt at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-2.
That's inside.
takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, Manny Morales. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 13-4. Ready for another shot now. Jeff
Leading off
Pitts.
for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Diaz. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The runner in scoring position with none out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barksdale moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. So stepping in, John Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. A man at third with 1 away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Up around the face.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Nope,
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball that misses.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front, 14-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Vincent.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First offering on its way. 4-1. Not close. It's 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Pitts waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Alexis Sanchez.
Into the box now, Alexis Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Will Barksdale. A shot down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Anthony Nomura.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Barksdale is off at first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sava Tavitsi. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Striding in, Jesse Pitts will swing it from the left side right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 17 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Bobo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up the home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses again, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 2-1 home. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the one. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Rays are out in front 15-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Felipe Garcia starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his fourth inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts sprinting after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses. Nope. Ball two.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Leo Sneed would be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is after it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
15-4 the final in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Marvin Veras gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Curtis Riggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.